next guest knows all about eating right. He's an interventional cardiologist.
That's right. Nothing like having your doctor cook for you. He's also a chef. Dr. Michael Fenster is here, and he's here to show us how to make an easy and tasty heart-healthy soup using butternut squash. Welcome, sir.
Thank y'all for having me.
Welcome, doctor.
And today we're making a special birthday butternut squash soup for you.
Lucky
so
me.
we're gonna start with butternut squash, which, like all winter squash, has that sweet, earthy flavor that just reminds me of fall. And we're gonna take one that's about 2 to 3 pounds. We're gonna peel it, remove the seeds, chop it into 1.5 inch bits. We don't have to be precise because we're gonna blend this all up, but we do want to be uniform so it roasts uniformly. Then we want to go ahead and salt it. We want to go ahead and add a little bit of pepper here.
Now the cardiologist just put salt on the butternut squash.
Yes, and this is important because we're cooking fresh, and if we can put this in the oven at 425 degrees.
I'll help you.
Because
you open, I'll insert.
About 73% of the salt we get actually comes from preserved and things that are added to food.
And we had some in there ready.
And when it comes back out after about 30 to 35 minutes, if you can just set that down, it's going to get this great orange flavor, and it's going to just be fork tender like that. The fork just slides.
Definitely put that on the menu for Thanksgiving. That's gorgeous.
This is actually a 4-ounce serving, so it's only 50 calories.
Seriously?
And I like to echo the flavor somewhere with a little roasted tomato.
You are good.
You have to put a little something on top.
Yeah,
That's
and then
a
we're
talented doctor, I'll tell you.
And then this is, again, an echo somewhere with a tarragon.
When do you have find time to operate?
Oh, well,
He's operating now.
Yes.
Thank you.
From the OR to the kitchen, and a little bit of my other favorite, roasted corn.
Michael
there you go.
Fenster, good job.
Yes.
Quarter cup of brandy.
All right, and you say that Grassroots Gourmet is the way to go. What does that mean?
Well, that's a cooking and eating philosophy that I've developed over the years of being a chef and cooking and loving to eat, as well as being a cardiologist. And it's a couple of simple principles. You know, one is to avoid the call of the junk food siren. We don't want to stay away from that fast food. The second is to eat fresh. As the 7th commandment tells us, thou shalt not adulterate, and I take that to mean my food too. And the third is what we're doing here, which is using timing and proportion to get those sweet treats that we like. So instead of, for example, serving an 8-ounce brulee, we're going to use a 4-ounce serving, serve it at the end of that roast beast when you've cut it and enjoyed your feast, and you find it filling, satisfying, it's decadent, and you don't need to have 8 or 10 ounces. A little 4-ounce will do it just perfect. Nice. We've finished our cream mixture over here, and we're just going to heat that to dissolve.
Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. Is it possible to have a healthy-ish creme brulee this holiday season?
Say what? That sounds like an oxymoron.
I know. Today we are joined by a cardiologist who says yes.
Really?
Yes.
You're kidding. All right, Dr. Michael Fenster is here, and you're going to tell us how to make a healthy creme brulee.
Well, first of all, it's great to be here. Thanks for having me back again.
We appreciate it.
And I learned long ago from Ebenezer Scrooge that there is no salvation in deprivation during the holiday season.
I agree.
Okay.
We can enjoy delicious treats like this.
Oh, who doesn't love creme brulee?
And things that bring us such joy and tidings of great taste to our table if we follow a simple rule.
But man, you're a doctor.
And that's how I know how to follow all these great principles.
All right.
Simple timing and proportion. We want to serve something like this at the end. Essentially,
you would.
That's right. Now, if you can go ahead and just fill each of those up about 2/3 of the way. They're 6-ounce ramekins, so that'll be our 4-ounce serving. And what we're going to do is take that and bake it for about 40 minutes. Now, the way we can tell the brulee is done is that when we pull it out, the sides, and this one, here's one that's not coated but cooked, is very firm like this. But the middle should still jiggle a little bit.
How do you know it's jiggly?
Well, when you're coming out, it'll jiggle just like Santa's belly.
Feel it?
You can see it. When you pull it out, the sides will be set, and that middle, it's like Santa laughing. His sides are firm, and his belly goes ho, 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 and jiggles a little bit.
Okay.
And so when they're ready, you bring our jolly desserts out.
So they
and
come
set
out?
them down. You just want to let them cool.
Right.
Cover them, put them in the icebox till you're ready to serve. When you're ready to serve, you take some of that caramel, you're going to put it on the brulee like this, and just swirl it. And you can cook it in a nice decorative serving thing. Here we did a little teacup.
Isn't this lovely?
And they're ready to enjoy.
Oh, Dr. Fenster, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fruits of your labor.
Well, this is the breakfast of champions.
Oh, you're right. It's hard on top, and then you break through into the goodness. Okay, go to daytimeonline.tv, and you will find the recipe there under Recipe Archives.
Dr. Fenster.
ourselves a cold delicious. Yeah, yeah. Paging Dr. Miles.